Hey, John. Good evening, Dundas. Nice to see you, Dwight. Nice to see you. I'm running a train here. I'll be right with you. I'm trying to get a train here going. BNSF Dave, nice to see you. All right. I think we got it, guys. I think I've got it. Now, if I can just find where I set my controller. All right. Who we got in here? Just 7. Hey, Joe. Nice to see you. Joe Raider. Let's see what way this train is rolling. He's going backwards. We want to go forward. I'm going to check my switch over here. Everything looks good so far. All right. I'm rolling about a 25 car grain train right now. Nice to see everybody. Hey, Robert Flying Crow, Jeff Allen, nice to see you. All right. I'm going to turn my throttle up just a little bit. He's going up the grade there. Did pretty good. Hope everybody is doing good. Hopefully, I'm not start cutting out a little bit. And my computer seemed to be running slow. This is the first time I ran a train in a long time, so a little bit nervous, but it's rolling by pretty good. If I set this up just a little higher, you guys will be able to see that going by. There goes my mouse. You guys can see it back there. Try to watch it in the camera, but there it goes. Pretty long grain train, two SD40s, two Kato SD40s. One ICG orange and gray, one GM&O red and white. Yep. And there I am freezing. No, I'm doing okay, Kyle. Hey, Wigwag, nice to see you. And Caboose. And I have a Caboose. See my mouse works. Oh, well, you know, if I turn it on. All right, let's get that out of there. Hey, Trackside Mike, nice to see you. But I have been working on a long highway bridge for back along my refinery. I ran out of glue, so I've kind of been slowed up a little bit, but I'm working on this thing. This is a pretty long bridge. I need to cut about this much off, but I do have some rails on it I'm putting on. And I'm going to paint this. I still got to re-glue that right there. I think it's just my glue was running out. So I need to glue that down a little bit. I probably will. Got a couple things to show here. A ton of these Rick's highway railings for my highway. Also got some of these wooden ceiling link fence. I'm going to put this around my refinery in the front gate where the guard shack is that I made with the Walters yard office. And then this is what I'm going to put across the top of that highway. I'm going to paint these lines yellow, like I have with all the other ones, and weather this up. I think this will look really good. This should be enough to do at least one. I think I got a whole unopened pack to do the other one. So, but hopefully I get going on that and I can paint it, get that in. Once I get that in, then I'm going to really start going strong, especially with wintertime coming on the refinery area, that side of the module. And I don't really know what I'm going to do in the town area. I haven't decided what I really want to do at this point. I think I can buy some Walters. In my head, I'm thinking of this. I have that backdrop with the buildings on it, which is fine. I thought one, two things. I could put a little road in front of it with some cars, and I could use it for the backdrop. Or I could get some. I could do some background flats. Actually, three things. I could do some background flats and make a road. And where it has the intersection, it goes off into the distance and looks really good in a couple spots. And then it'll look like buildings in the background, you know, up above, like it should. Hey, Split Rock, nice to see you. Yes, it is. Or I could get some buildings and just put them up against the background and put the road in and still do the intersection going off into the distance. I think my controller's going to sleep and it's telling me. I could do that as well. I just don't know in my mind what I want to do. I think in my mind that I'm thinking that I'm going to do some more buildings and do a road and figure it out. I have a really big town with the railroad going through it. I do have my signals I got to wire up and everything, and my crossing signals too. Hey, Jim Tedesco. So yeah, I have to do that as well. But I really got to build this bridge first, and then my refinery area pretty much almost be done, minus the little details of people. A couple little things. That's it. So there goes my grain train. He's rolling on by. Nice to run a train finally for a while. It's been a long time. Looks like I'm freezing up. But then, of course, I got to make a trip down the hobby shop and see if he's got any parts in for this yet. I think there's a couple of these Atlases or older ones I have that have the gear that's loose, or not really loose, just kind of worn out. So and of course, I've been watching a few videos, but yeah, I've got some kits to build, and I've got some stuff coming. So, like I said, I just don't know what I want to do with. Yeah, it's freezing here a little bit. We had a frost last night, but not much. It got down to like 36 or so around there. So rolling good so far. Yeah, Wigwag's making the train money. uh, it's not too bad, Kyle. Finally turned the furnace on this morning, so and it's all ready to go, so we won't get cold like we did last night. Oh, well, Wigwag's not making train money then. And other than that, hey, Ralph, nice to see you, Ralph. Um, Projects for the winter, I would like to pick up a couple GP38s or a GP40. A couple ICG ones would be nice to have painted. Um, wouldn't mind picking up a couple black and white GP35s if I found them, but so be it. I'd like to add to my regular road units a little bit. Maybe another SD40. I have two orange and grays. I have two red, orange and whites, but I don't have two red and white G&Os. So that would be nice to have another one of those. Um, Maybe get one of those. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jeff, a little bit more that I keep playing with it. I figure it out. So I know how to MU at least a couple. It'd be probably be pretty easy to do three locomotives if I had to. I don't think it'd be very hard to do that. Um, I am working more now with the functions, especially with my switchers. I can do more sound. I've changed the horns on them. I haven't changed CV values yet. I'm not quite into that part of it, but I changed my horn. I've changed, put the radios on there. So yeah, getting used to. Um, Now I've seen my piece of. Oh, nope. Wish I had. Don't have Homoso. Don't use Homoso. A lot of people do, but I don't. Um, see what it says. So yeah, I'm starting to figure it out. So Sparky's in here. Hello, Sparky. I'm running my grain train right now. So far, so good. Um, even have a couple Conrail hoppers in there, I believe. The old, like the 80s, early 80s, maybe late 70s, early 80s, the brown with the white Conrail letters. I really like those. I might pick up a few more of those, plus a couple box cars like that. I like that. I actually need to run my Conrail a little bit more. Well, you'd be able to see HO over this fascia, that's for sure. Yeah, I do have a couple. The one I want is the brown one with the yellow door, and then scale out. Oh, and make it. That's one I'd like to have too. uh, and if Pappy was in here, I'm running my Doughboy too. He's in this consist somewhere with a caboose because it's the 80s, and you got to have a caboose in the 80s. That was always a part to look forward to after you watch the long train, the caboose. But yeah, that to Kyle, yes, I would like to pick up a couple more Conrail box cars. And just to put over my Conrail yard, and I got a New York Central one, I got a Penn Central one. I think I have a Pennsy one I have to get out, but I just don't have the couplers for it. So far, so good. No, it's not, Kyle. That's true. It is not. There you go. Ralph will come visit. He's been here before, so man, I'm doing really good. I want to jinx myself. My signals, Jeff. I leave it Sparky or me, Jeff? Me, me. I've not even. I've got my signals in. I just don't have them wired up. Be nice to eventually have. I should get my part over here wired up though. Put some lights in where I need them and wired up. Yeah, if I watch it, nothing will happen. If I don't watch it, something will happen. That's just always how it goes. Just making sure it's not coming decoupled. Yeah, bring a pillow and a cot or a sleeping bag, Ralph, and you got it made. Dwight, how are things up in Grand Ridge up there? Yeah, that's true. They are HO route, but you'd probably be able to see them better. Where, yeah, where are you visiting here in the USA, Sparky? Steamtown again? Oh, Timonium train show. Okay. Yep, that's a big show. I wish I could someday make the trip to that. That would be nice to get up there to see that. But hmm, well, maybe might do that. Depends on how many days it is. So I can only travel so many days before I have to get back home or find a clinic to do a treatment. I just missed doing the railroad days here at the museum in Monticello. I wish I would have been able to make it. It was a pretty good day. Um, and you get to see some of their diesels they have that they're working on and um, stuff, but I did not get the chance to go there. I know the Illinois Railroad Museum has a diesel days. I don't know if it's worth going, but just going up there sometime would be fun to go to. I never really only been to a couple museums. I've been to the Union Pacific Museum in Council Bluffs, or I don't know if it's Omaha or Council Bluffs, or one of the same. Um, oh, why did I stop? Uh oh. It came derailed just a little bit when it came around the curve for some reason. Up, see, now the whole thing came apart. There we go. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, 7 hours is the rest of my train's over there. 7 hours isn't too bad from here. I gotta do this because it's tripping the short. There we go. And the dog's barking. It's something. What is this pencil? That's not too bad of a drive, Robert. Might have to think about that one. Let's see what it's still in there. Yeah. But I need to get going on my highway bridge. It's looking good so far. I got to cut a little bit off of it, probably about 4 inches off of it, because it made it a little bit too long. Um, I think the other one's fine, but I think the better one of the two is longer than it should be. And so I'm gonna have to figure out how to cut that off. And then once I do, I think I can get going on them and knock them out in like a day if I really wanted to, and then paint them the next day. I'll have to look through all my stuff I got on my totes, see what I can. It is going on the new section, and it's going in the back of the refinery area to kind of look where the yard dead ends. So it looks like the yard goes under it, kind of an optical illusion. There'll be two double highway bridges, and so it kind of gives that kind of just to give it that look, optical illusion that the track keeps going underneath it. Yeah, and I'm gonna building it with styrene using some Rix rails and then evergreen other evergreen pieces. So that's coming along pretty nicely so far. So yeah, Kyle. Probably maybe go to a few shows if I find a couple around here to go to. I know there's one that's usually in Decatur in the springtime, and then of course Galesburg's a big one, which is way north of here. That's usually in the summer, but we don't really have much unless I want to go up to the Chicago area, and I really don't want to go up to the Chicago area. If I did, I would go to Lombard Hobbies. Also, if I was up in that area, just to say hello to those guys and see what they have, see if anything new. Rolling stock, I'd probably pick up some few more hopper cars here and there. So I see if I can get my train rolling again. Well, man, I gotta get these flashlight out to